we're joined by defender Damion Lowe. We'll start with Michelle.
All right.
Then Javier.
Damon, congratulations. Big win. Can you just talk about the defensive effort? You guys were resilient. There was so much talk about Toronto being like the red hot team in the league coming into this game and the Italian import players, and all this stuff. Can you just talk about as a defensive unit, how you guys played tonight and what your mentality was?
I think it was a all-around effort from everyone defensively. I think from like maybe 30 minutes to go in the game, we stuck to it and we grinded out. We said, hey, this is a big game, maybe the biggest game of the season for us. Because if results go our way in the other games, we can jump big time. But again, we also know that we control our own destiny. Once we win games, we're gonna move up. So today was a massive effort from everyone, from the coaching staff to the players to even the fans, they kept us in the game and, I'm forever grateful for the result today.
Next question,
I
Javier.
mean, like you said, this is a big game. It was a big game in the season. It doesn't seem like the team played a great game, but you pulled out the result. So what does that say about this team? In such an important game, you guys didn't play great, but you got what you needed, the 3 points at home.
We've built a culture, on and off the field, a brotherhood, being your brother's keeper, looking out for each other. This is a massive club. And from day one, we know, that, listen, hey, we want to be a top team in the league. And sometimes good teams don't have good performances, but we find a way to win. And we are at a point in the season now where results matters. It doesn't, yes, performance matters too, but if we have a bad game and get 3 points, I'll take it. But again, we also know that, hey, we have to go back to the drawing board and try to stick to the game plan as much as possible and try to, entertain the crowd and also, be good players and have good performances.
Next question, Austin, then back to Michelle.
I wanted to ask about your partnership tonight with Ryan Saylor. What did you see from him? You guys played off of each other extremely well. A lot of recoveries from both of you. What do you see in him as a first round draft pick and a rookie?
Like everyone deserves opportunity. Ryan took his with both hands and made use of it, and I'm proud of him. He's shown the quality that he can be week in, week out MLS player. To be honest, it's all natural. We don't really think about like, oh, you have to do this and I have to do that. It's just communication on the field and in training. The more repetition you get, in training, it comes natural on the pitch. And again, it's just communication. Ryan is a good kid. He listens. We understand each other and we just flow basically.
Next question, Michelle.
Yep. I have two-part. Hope you don't mind. First part is just how hungry is this team right now? I mean, how far can this team go, do you think? Now you guys are in 5th place. You guys were down at the bottom of the table not that long ago. What is kind of the mentality right now? I'll just leave it with that one.
Oh, hungry? I mean, we're like somebody that haven't eaten for weeks. That's how bad we want this. We believe that we're a top team, and we have to look at the quality of players that we have, and the history behind each players and what the places they've been and what they've done, in their careers. Not many teams want to come here. We've built a reputation at home, that, hey, we're a force to be reckoned with. So, yeah, I mean, we want this, and it's step by step, game by game, fully focused, work every day. We're never, comfortable or settling. We always can improve week in, week out. And today, just one of those days where like, hey, performance wasn't our best, but we got the 3 points. Room for improvement.
Miguel.
Hey, Damian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a month ago, this game would have not been a victory the way the team was playing. Compared to the beginning of the season to now, what has changed in this team that you guys are playing, more comfortable, better?
To be honest, the beginning of the season is history for us. We're not the Inter Miami last year or a couple months ago. New identity. We've grown so much, with repetition, games, winning, getting confidence in the players. Everyone fully fit. Believing in the coach and the system and the game plan. To be honest, it's short-term memory for us, game by game. Yes, we have to take, some like information from the last game, like, okay, we need to be better. But once we get the job done, the game is history. On to the next game. So we don't really think about what happened in the beginning of the season. It's what we do now. And we have a stretch of games coming up and we're focusing game by game. So be the best again next week And when we get that done, that's what we do. Whatever happened yesterday, 2 weeks ago, that's history.
David, you mentioned you are your brother's keeper. How important is that type of bond for a team that wants to win a championship?
It's good because we know even if we lose a game, we look forward to coming to work the next day because we know once we go back to the drawing board, the next team is gonna pay. That's what the mentality that we have. I mean, I feel the vibe in the locker room. You know, everyone is happy to come to work. Everyone from the front office to the guys who, you know, fill the water bottles. You know, everyone is happy. It's a good vibe in the club, and we just have to keep that going. You know, everyone, you know, good morning. You know, see you later. Oh, let's go for lunch. Stuff like that. Once you build that culture, you know, you're building a championship team. You know, and it starts from the front office all the way from Rafa, everyone, you know, and it's good. It's a good feeling, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm sure everyone is happy and in a good mood, especially when we're getting results, you know. So yeah, one game at a time again, and that's it.
Thank you, Damion, and thank
Alright.
you, everyone. Have a
Thank
great
you.
night.
Thank you.